Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Yuddha chapter number 24. Ravana informed of Rama's arrival. The recitation begins now. Like the full moon of the autumn, conjoined to an auspicious constellation, the monkey hosts camped in a comfortable spot at the orders of Rama and enjoyed a spell of rest. The troops of Sugriva, boundless like the ocean, spread over the earth, which trembled under their weight. There came to them from Lanka the sounds of drums, kettle drums, and other instruments of martial music. Mixed with the roar of the Rakshasa forces, these dreadful sounds caused one's hair to stand on end. Filled with joy, the monkeys could not stand this and roared loud enough to drown the shouts of the Rakshasas. Like huge cloud banks roaring in the sky during the rains, the monkey hosts could be heard all over Lanka. At the sight of Lanka, brilliant with curious banners and flags, Rama's thought turned towards Sita with sadness. Alas, like the star Rohini in the grip of Mars, my Janaki, with the eyes of a frightened deer, is held in prison here by the Rakshasas. He heaved a deep sigh, but reminding himself that this was inexpedient on the eve of battle, he restrained his grief, turned to Lakshmana, standing by, and, trying to change his thoughts by descanting on the beauties of Lanka, said, "Boy, behold how beautifully Vishwakarma has fashioned the city of Lanka on Trikuta hill. Like a thing of pure imagination, it touches the sky. With its towers and palaces, this town looks like the sky covered with white fleecy clouds. Surrounded by forests and groves, rich in fruits and flowers, it shines like Chaitra Ratha, the garden of Kubera. Birds of many kinds sing sweetly here. Bees drunk with honey and cuckoos rest on clusters of flowers to be had in every season in this place. The breeze blows soft and pleasant." Thus did Rama praise the city of Ravana. Then Rama arrayed his army according to the rules laid down in the art of war, and said, "Let Angada and Nila take their places at the heart of this array. Rishabha on the right, Gandhamadhana like an elephant in rut on the left will guard the flanks. Lakshmana and I will be at the head. Jambavan, Sushena, and Vegadarshi will be in its stomach. Even as Lord Varuna protects the western quarter of the world, Sugriva will guard the tail." The hosts that shone like huge clouds in the sky were thus protected by monkey heroes. Armed with peaks and huge trees, the monkeys were ready at any moment to destroy Lanka. They said to themselves, "We shall grind the city into dust by the huge boulders or by our bare fists." Then Rama turned to Sugriva and said, "We have arrayed our troops. Now let Suka be set free." Tortured by the monkeys and quaking in fear, Suka, like one half dead, ran to Ravana and fell at his feet. The Lord of Lanka, noting his dismal state, laughed and cried, "Did you fall into the hands of the wayward monkeys? It seems that you were in their power for a while. Why are your wings broken? What is the reply of Sugriva?" But Suka was dazed and could hardly think. Yet his fear of Ravana's wrath made him blurt out, "Lord, at your orders I went to the northern shore of the sea and delivered your message to Sugriva. Though my speech was sweet and mild, those monkeys, catching sight of me, sprang at me and trampled me underfoot. In their mad fury, they began to break my wings. By nature, they are fierce, malignant, and cruel. It is impossible to speak to them, much less to get a reply to any message. Raghunatha has come here seeking Sita. He is surrounded by hordes of monkeys who own the sway of Sugriva. Rama is a mighty hero who has already dispatched Virada, Kabanda, Khara, and other foes. Throwing a road over the sea, he has crossed it as if it were a little puddle caused by the hoof of a cow. This wonder has never been heard of or seen till now. All are Rakshasas, what are they before him? He stands there roaring like a lion, leaning upon his kodanda, his mighty bow. If such are his anger and prowess are merely hearing of yourself and your forces, I know not what will become of us when he meets us face to face. Monkeys and bears hide the earth from view, huge like mountains or cloud banks. You may say, go back in some other shape and have speech with them. But it is utterly impossible to bring about reconciliation between Rakshasas and the monkey forces any more than between the gods and the Danavas. Restore Sita to Rama before the enemy enters our city, or else be prepared to fight. As he heard these words of Suka, sparks of fire flashed forth from the eyes of Ravana, as if they would burn Suka to ashes. You wicked wretch! What did you say? I am to restore Sita, am I? Gods, Gandharvas, Danavas may face me in battle. All created beings may join together and try to frighten me. Yet I will not give back Sita. When will my arrows cover the body of Rama like bees drowsily crowding on a tree heavy with flowers and foliage in spring? When will I discharge in ceaseless shower the deadly arrows in my quiver and drive him before me with the flames of my arrows as hunters of elephants chase them with lighted torches? As the rising sun swallows up the luster of the other planets, even so I shall devour this monkey host and the valor of this Rama, whom you praise so highly. I am mighty like the ocean and swift like the wind. Rama, the son of Dasharatha, is not yet fully aware of my prowess, else he would not have thought of facing me in battle. Well, the time has come for him to learn. He does not know that in my quiver lie my terrible arrows, all idle and hissing furiously like venomous serpents. Else he would never dream of standing against me in battle. Rama has never witnessed my prowess on the battlefield. The armies of the enemy are a specious dancing floor. My bow is a veena. My arrows are the strings. I make my appearance on the battlefield, bend my bow, draw it to the ear, and twang it with a mighty noise. And my foes will quake in terror and cry piteously at my frightful form and the speck of my arrowy shower. Those whom my shafts torture howl in pain and agony. These dreadful sounds resemble the skillful execution of the master of the veena when he rings upon the wires in the 3 octaves. Rama will have time to behold my feats of wonderful variety, impossible for others. Indra, who boasts of his 1,000 eyes, Varuna, whose sons I have worsted in battle, Yama, the lord of departed ancestors, Kubera, my elder brother, can they ever employ the weapons against me and hope to win? Why speak of this Rama, a mere man, the son of Dasharatha, who trembled and fled at the sight of me? Mangalam Kushlendraya Mahaniya Gunavati Chakravarti Dhanurjaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam.